So as you can see in the title, this is a rather different kind of Steelers video that I'm making. Though it does kind of stay on topic as to what I've been uploading for the last several days. But you see, since Mike Tomlin doesn't want to start Kenny Pickett, and since the ownership doesn't have anything to say about it, I think it's time for us Steelers fans to have our voices be heard. In a different kind of way too. Because if Tomlin is going to be too stubborn and start broke bitch Mitch over the kid, then it is time that we really make the front office and Mike Tomlin finally get the message that Mitch Trubisky sucks baboon ass. So we need to start getting riots throughout the streets of Pittsburgh with "We Want Kenny" chants. We need to do something to save our season. Because broke bitch Mitch, I'm telling you, if he starts the whole season, we are winning 3 or 4 games at best. Because you want to see this team win, right, Steelers fans? Don't you want to see this team win? And it all starts with benching broke bitch Mitch. I am not saying that we're going to go to the Super Bowl and all this if we start Kenny Pickett. He's going to go through growing pains. He's going to have, he'll have a rather rocky stat line in his first couple of games. At least I'm expecting him to anyway. Kenny Pickett, he's not going to look like a superstar. He's not going to light it up right off the bat. But he will learn as the weeks go by. Broke bitch Mitch will lose us games as the weeks go by. So I know it's a crazy thing to do, but we have to do something. So that broke bitch Mitch is no longer the starting quarterback for this team. And I need you Steelers fans, and even if you're not a Steelers fan, I want you to spread this message throughout the Steelers fan base and the Steelers organization. Spread this video out. We need to start rioting the streets of Pittsburgh with "We Want Kenny" chants. And crowd the shit out of the facilities and the stadium too. So therefore, the ownership and Coach Tomlin will get the message. I'm already tired of this shit. I don't want to see Trubisky anymore. Because when Tomlin said that is a definitive no, that to the answer as to if he will even consider a quarterback change. If that doesn't go to show you that Tomlin and the front office do not care about winning and don't care about us fans who spend hundreds of dollars going to games this year, and like if that doesn't show you that they don't care about us fans who spend so much money going to these games, then I don't know what does. So, please start spreading this message. Link this video everywhere. Because this franchise needs a wake-up call. More specifically, the ownership and Coach Tomlin. They need to be told that broke bitch Mitch sucks ass. Oh, I'm sorry. He sucks baboon ass. Riot the streets of Pittsburgh with "We Want Kenny" chants. And that'll make the front office and Tomlin care about us fans and about the team. Like, as a matter of fact, let's make this not just a riot, but a rebellion towards the Steelers' ownership and Coach Tomlin. I'm being dead ass serious. We have to remind them somehow. We have to tell them somehow that Mitch Trubisky sucks and he will drown this team to the bottom of the NFL. Like, this has to be said. And the message needs to be spread throughout the fan base, throughout the organization, all the way up to Tomlin, Omar Khan, and Art Rooney II. We have to make it happen somehow in order to push Tomlin, Omar Khan, and Art Rooney into benching broke bitch Mitch. We gotta make it happen somehow. Because look, what is the point in drafting a quarterback first round 20th overall and having him on the bench for a sorry ass quarterback? What is the point? Because aren't we always supposed to be in win now mode? Because with Trubisky under center, we're in lose now mode. We need to change that. Because losing with broke bitch Mitch is not supposed to be the standard, Mike Tomlin. Having Mitch Trubisky cost us games week in and week out is not supposed to be the standard, Mike Tomlin. Having a quarterback under center constantly miss wide open receivers, have piss poor decision making with the football, and of course, taking a sack or running out of balance whenever Trubisky needs to throw the ball away is not supposed to be the standard, Mike Tomlin. I mean, hell, going over 500 only to not do anything in the playoffs is not supposed to be the standard, Mike Tomlin. But of course, we're not even gonna make the playoffs if Trubisky is starting the whole season, because we're gonna have our worst season since 2003 if broke bitch Mitch is starting. Hell, we could have our worst season since 1969, where we won just one game that season, where we went just 1-13 in me Joe Green's rookie year. Mike Tomlin, that's not supposed to be the standard in Pittsburgh. Chuck Noll single-handedly changed it, along with the Steel Curtain defense in the 70s. Cowher revamped it. And you're about to ruin it with broke bitch Mitch under center, Mike Tomlin. So once again, Steelers fans, I am begging you to spread this message. Link this video everywhere you possibly can. So therefore, we can spread the message that broke bitch Mitch sucks ass. And it's not Matt Canada's fault that Trubisky has some of the most shittiest quarterback mechanics I've ever seen in my life. That's not a Matt Canada issue. It is a broke bitch Mitch issue. And I'll say if Kenny Pickett came in right now, would he entirely fix the offense? No. But would he help it? Yes, he would. Because at the end of the day, starting the quarterback that gives you the best chances to win is what matters in this situation. And broke bitch Mitch, out of the quarterbacks on our roster, to be honest, I think he gives us the best chances to lose. And I honestly think that Mason Rudolph could come in and do better than him. And Mason Rudolph is obviously garbage. It can be argued that he receives too much bashing, but still. Rudolph and Trubisky I mean, both of them are not starting quarterbacks, but Trubisky is a straight up albatross. And that's why for months I've been saying that he's not my quarterback. So for all you Trubisky minions, if you're watching this video, now you see why I hated the Mitch Trubisky signing when it happened. And I don't want to hear any bullshit about how Matt Canada's play calling is affecting him. Because broke bitch Mitch missing wide open receivers and and constantly making a bunch of bad throws that could easily be intercepted. And of course him taking a sack or running out of balance whenever he needs to throw the ball away is not a Matt Canada issue. It is a broke bitch Mitch issue. I'm gonna keep on saying it because it's the cold, hard truth. And last night against the Browns, our playmakers like Deontay Johnson and a rookie that has so much potential in George Pickens, who made an amazing one-handed catch 2 nights ago. Now you see why players like them are starting to get mad at Trubisky and show the what the fuck body language towards him whenever he makes a bad throw. It is because, like I've been trying to tell all of you for the past 6 months, that Mitch Trubisky sucks ass. It all goes back to that. And I was right about him the entire time. And that is why Mike Tomlin needs to grow a spine, grow a pair of balls, and bench him and start Kenny Pickett. Because at the end of the day, he eventually is going to need some in-game experience. He's eventually going to need to face these challenges. Not everything's going to come easy. And every rookie, every player that comes into the NFL has to understand that. No more babying Kenny Pickett. No more. I don't want to hear, oh, he has to learn the playbook. He needs to learn what real in-game experience is. And if he has a bad first game, okay, he has a bad first game, he'll learn. He'll get better. But broke bitch Mitch will not. Because he's a sorry ass quarterback. He is one of the top 3 worst quarterbacks I have ever seen in my life. Period. So yeah. Because for a fan base like us that does not accept losing at all, we need to do whatever it takes to convince Tomlin, Omar Khan, and Art Rooney II to bench broke bitch Mitch, and I'll even say get him out of Pittsburgh. Because if ranting on our electronics about Trubisky is not enough, then we need to do it with action. Because actions speak louder than words. Rioting the streets of Pittsburgh is gonna have to be an option. Hell, not even an option. It might have to be required to get broke bitch Mitch to no longer be QB1 for this team. Right? Because we don't accept losing, right, Steelers fans? Don't you want to see this team win? Then we need to do whatever it takes for broke bitch Mitch to no longer be QB1. Because ranting on our iPads, phones, and computers about how bad he is not enough. We need to do action rather than just words on the keyboard. We need to do words out loud, in public, in person, etc. It is time to start a riot and a rebellion towards our ownership and Coach Tomlin for keeping Trubisky as QB1. Because are we going to win with this guy? The answer is a definitive no. As you put it, Mike Tomlin, as to if we will consider a quarterback change. Because us Steelers fans, we don't tolerate a loser like broke bitch Mitch. We want to see winning. We want to win. We need to start the quarterback that gives us the best chances to win. Like I said, I'm not saying that everything will change. I'm not saying we're going to be a top team in the NFL right off the bat if we start Kenny Pickett. He will go through his growing pains and he will learn the game week by week and beyond. But as long as Trubisky is under center, we are going absolutely nowhere. And I'm gonna keep rehearsing this. I need you Steelers fans, or NFL fans in general, to spread this message. Because my channel is not big at all. I can't get this out there alone. I need you guys' help right now. Spread the message. It is time for a riot and a rebellion led by #WeWantKennyChants. Spread throughout the Steelers organization, throughout the fan base, as much as you possibly can. And now for any Trubisky stands out there, I better see a change of heart right now, or else this riot and rebellion should go towards you, along with Tomlin, Omar Khan, and Art Rooney II. Because us Trubisky critics like me have had enough of Trubisky. We will not have our Sundays wasted with broke bitch Mitch under center. As long as he's under center, our chances at losing will always be high no matter who we play, no matter how injured our opponent is coming into the game. If Trubisky is our quarterback, we will always have a great shot at losing. And it doesn't matter who the head coach or who the offensive coordinator is, and it doesn't matter how good the team around him is. Because if 2018 did not show you that Trubisky is not a quarterback in the NFL, then I don't know what will. I don't know what will show you. It's time for him to be benched, and it's time for him to leave Pittsburgh for good. It's time for him to permanently be gone from this city. Pittsburgh is supposed to be a sports empire. It's supposed to be. So, I'm going to rehearse it again. I need your help to spread this message. Riot the streets of Pittsburgh with #WeWantKennyChants. Get it going. Crowd the buildings, crowd the stadium, crowd the Steelers facilities. Do everything you can to convince Tomlin to bench broke bitch Mitch and depart him from Pittsburgh. From the Duquesne Incline of Mount Washington to the Ohio River to Acrisure Stadium to the Gold Bridges to to the U.S. Steel Tower and all of Pittsburgh, spread this message. Start rioting the streets in the city of Pittsburgh with hashtag We Want Kenny Chants. That is my official message to the Pittsburgh Steelers fan base on D-Day +6. So there it is. I am begging you all to get this video and this message out there. Get it out there to every last member of Steeler Nation and everybody in the fan base. I cannot do this alone. We need Broke Bitch Mitch out of Pittsburgh now. I am out.